Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So today we are going to talk about canyons and water bottles and the thing that seems to me to be way more important than what the media is focusing on. If you don't know, the Biden administration put out this thing and it was like, hey, this is what we're going to do to help out with the environment. And it had a list of stuff. The media is focusing mainly on the Hudson Canyon Marine Sanctuary and the water bottles. We're going to talk about those two things, but we're also going to cover something that seems to be way more important. Okay, so the Hudson Canyon Marine Sanctuary, what is it? Well, the Hudson Canyon is the largest underwater canyon in the U.S. portion of the Atlantic. Where is it? Like 100 miles from the mouth of the Hudson River. Okay. Making it a marine sanctuary allows the federal government to have a little bit more say in what goes on there, protect biodiversity. There's a lot of ocean life that exists there. Whales, turtles, cold water coral, all of that stuff. All right. Now this, if you're being cynical, you could say, hey, he's trying to fulfill that campaign promise, right? Because when he was campaigning, he said that he was going to protect 30% of the land and ocean that was U.S. territory. So this is a step towards doing that. It's part of his climate change strategy, right? Okay, so that's what that is. That's probably going to happen. There's, I want to say there's a public comment period that has already started. If not, it will be starting soon. And that will help define the exact geographic area that is going to be protected and establish some basic rules. Okay, the other thing the media is focusing on is getting rid of single-use plastics in national parks. I know there's a whole bunch of people right now going, didn't that already? Yeah, Obama did that. Trump, for whatever reason, was like, no, we're going to do it again. We're going to have single-use plastics, and got rid of that process. The Biden administration is bringing it back. So single-use plastics should be phased out of national parks by, I want to say, 2032, under the current plan. And this includes plastic water bottles, single-serve water bottles, stuff like that. It's not going to be sold there. It's not going to have anything to do with the national parks operations. So this is what the media is focusing on. In the same release, the Biden administration, kind of down near the bottom, they're like, oh, by the way, we're creating a whole of government plan to deal with the ocean and climate change called the Ocean Climate Action Plan. It's an interagency thing that is supposed to help develop a strategy for resilience, conservation, adaptation, mitigation, all of this stuff. Basically putting together a team of experts to come up with a strategy to develop a workable plan. This would include everything from green shipping to renewable energy out of the ocean to managing the coastlines. I mean, that seems like the bigger story to me. Generally speaking, if you put a group of experts together and you give them a plan or you give them a mission and you empower them, they'll produce results. And that seems like what they're trying to do. That, to me, is definitely a bigger story than the water bottles. So hopefully the media will catch on to that and that they'll start covering that a little bit more, and there will be some more positive public support for that. Because, I mean, yeah, we need a plan. We need action, but we have to have a plan first. These are the people who can put together the plan, coordinate with the different government agencies, and make something happen. So I would be on the lookout for that story to kind of catch up. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.